So, Steve, tell me a good April Fool's Day joke about the weather. Tomorrow it's going to be...
Yeah, well, sunny and swimming pool weather, I heard, actually, from some of our weather watchers today. They are full of the April Fool's Day jokes today, and I've had about enough, so please cut the jokes today. Actually, tomorrow won't be so nice. It'll be kind of like today. And we've had reports of plenty of snow outside. In some areas, it's been snowing an inch an hour in the mountains, but certainly nothing like that down on the plains. Our temperature now, no joke, 34 degrees, a high temperature today of 38, and an overnight low temperature of 30 degrees. And the relative humidity is at 85%. Winds out of the northwest at 14. Our barometer right now is falling. It's pretty low to begin with, 29.65 at this time. These are temperatures, and there isn't much difference from place to place. 34 in Fort Morgan and Brighton, 30s all over the place except for 29 in Nederland, 25 in Estes Park. How about some past weather news for you? March in Denver, the average maximum temperature, the high temperature for the day on the average for 1984 in March was 48.5 degrees, 51.2 normal, so we weren't too far off. We were a little cool in March. For snowfall, very close, within 0.8 of an inch of snowfall from what we should be having, and precipitation in general, the moisture in that snow generally, because we didn't have much rain, an inch in 1900s. Couldn't get much closer. We're just a little bit short on the precipitation end. Interesting month of March, interesting month coming up in April also. It's the second, or it is the windiest month here, an average wind speed of 10.3 miles an hour. The second snowiest month, second to March, 9.3 inches. The average maximum temperature is 61 degrees. I'm sure you're absorbing all this. The average precipitation, an inch in 8100ths. And the outlook, the all-important outlook, near normal temperatures, above average precipitation. We're in a wet weather pattern. Looks like that's going to continue for the month of April. Take a look at the local radar picture now. We have plenty of precipitation showing up, and it is right around the Denver area, extending in a north-south line, moving generally to the northeast about 15 miles an hour. It's rain, drizzle, snow, fog, every type of weather you could just about imagine within that area. All right, let's take a look at the satellite picture, and it's a disorganized area of cloudiness. No low pressure system easy to detect here, but actually it is back here in Utah. It's going to become more disorganized and then set up in east central Colorado. That won't mean a lot of precipitation for Denver, but just some more of this kind of drizzly and snowy weather, high pressure out further to the east. And the jet stream, this is what is giving us the weather. The jet stream is called the storm track. It comes right over Colorado. All these storms that come from the Pacific at this time of the year kind of make their way over Colorado, dumping off some moisture, and then continue on to the east. And it looks like that pattern to continue for a while. Low pressure will set up tomorrow about supper time in eastern Kansas. We'll get some rain, a little bit of snow along with that. High pressure out in the east and out in the west will keep things sunnier there, but just look at this large area from that low, and they should get some big thunder boomers across the south where that cold front is. The forecast for tomorrow then for Colorado, out in the west, we could see rain and snow tapering off at the end of the day, 36 to 48 degrees in the mountains, 30 to 44. Travel advisory on 4 to 8 inches of snow expected. Meanwhile, eastern Colorado, 34 to 50, rain and snow, not much change. Here it is, the Denver forecast. Snow and fog, yeah, low temperature of 30 degrees tonight. And meanwhile, tomorrow, snowy generally. We aren't looking for much accumulation, okay, just kind of off and on. High temperature, 37, low temperature of 27. Now, there is a travel advisory on for tonight, tomorrow in the mountains. Stockman's advisories other places around the state. So,
this is what, the 10th weekend in a row we've had snow?
Somebody figured it out and said 10 weekends in a row. I don't care to know, but I think that's right.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay.
Today's your turn.